Okay, everybody, here we go. Luna Classic. Let's talk about it. It's had a pretty interesting 24 hours. Now, what does the future hold for Terraluna Classic? Well, we've just invested a substantial amount of money as a community into 3 proposals. We'll take a look into exactly what those are, and more importantly, how did our validators vote on them so that you can make the best decisions for where your Terraluna Classic goes in those staking rewards. That being said, make sure you subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything going on in cryptocurrency. And with that, let's head on over, take a look at what's going on in the market. So we see that the market currently holding about 1.22 trillion, 0.46 up on the day. Bitcoin looking like it's having a bit of a rally. We could be in for a very interesting day tomorrow. The market does seem like it wants to push up very, very well. Now, scooting down the list, we get to the high 70s and we find Terraluna Classic there at the 79th highest ranked cryptocurrency. Interestingly, up on volume, about 30 million, which is where we were yesterday. Our market cap still holding about 506 million, which we've been around now for quite a long time. Now, here's the question. Are we going to see some positive movement on Terraluna Classic? And before we get into that, let's take a quick word from today's sponsor. Cryptodrop.net, we're back here on their website to check out some of their fantastic cases. We're going to pick up the Solana case. We're going slightly more expensive, $19 a case. Let's open 2 of these and see how we get. This is Solana and Litecoin case. Remember, Cryptodrop.net, your favorite case opening site for your favorite cryptocurrencies. How do we get on? Well, we're just under, actually. We'll try again. I reckon we can pick up some pretty decent wins on this one. Can take $3,500 home on opening this case. Where do we get? Looks like we're going to pick up $113 on that Solana case on the right hand side. Overall, netting a nice little return on both of those. Now, we can take our winnings. We can obviously sell, or we can try once again. Let's get the crazy case. This is a $32 opening. Let's see what we get on with this. A lot of your favorite cryptocurrencies out there. How do we get on? We've got XRP, Matic, and Terraluna Classic, as well as Ethereum. This one looks pretty good. There we go. We bag in. Let's open a few more, actually. $24. Let's open a few more on this crazy case. You know, Crypto.net, we're trying to get the best cases out there. We're going to get some good Solana moves and the Monero at 16.31. So pretty good price, 45.32 on that one. Again, you can try again, sell your winnings or take your favorite cryptocurrency out and transfer it cheaply to any wallet that is supported. Crypto.net, check it out. It's definitely worth a view. Now, here's the question. Are we about to see some pretty interesting movement on Terraluna Classic? Well, we all know that recently we had 3 pretty big proposals, pretty big in the sense of what they cost us, go through. So the running costs for Terra Rebels and the infrastructure that they have, the L1 task force team for a further 3 months of development on the chain, and that USTC stable algo quant team have also passed their vote. Now, like they always say, scared money doesn't make money. And I think this is it's probably the biggest investment as a community we have made into 3 separate teams. And I am speculative of this. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. If I'm totally honest, the Terra Rebels one doesn't feel okay with me. They did obviously walk away with a substantial amount of money previous. However, this could be the best decision we've made as a community in the future. So when we take a look at those statistics, there's the supply, 151 million we burnt today. But take a look at the community pool, we see this massive amount. You can see there, USTC, 222 million Luna Classic. The Joint L1 Task Force team, 1.26 billion. And those running costs on the Terra Rebels, 484 million. So it's a fair old investment. But when you context it, you say, well, okay, what is the community pool actually for? It is about development. It is about enhancing the chain. It is about trying to bring awareness to it. So right now it's gone through, it's passed, that money has been sent to those individuals. We have to look on the side of what can they deliver? How do we therefore hold these teams to account and ensure that they are doing the right things? They are pushing the narratives that you want to see on Terraluna Classic. How do you do that? Well, you understand exactly how your validators are voting on your behalf. So if we take a look at these proposals, 11601, 11599 and 11597, we can head over and see exactly how people voted. So if we take a look at L597, which is a little bit further down here, we can see exactly how they voted. So the USTC Stable Algo Quant team, we can see a number of them staking across there. So you see there, PFC voted yes, Synergy Nodes abstained, Classy said no, Luna Punk said no. And what you're looking for here is, okay, do I agree with what was done? And ultimately, therefore, who am I staking with? You can see Happy there saying no as well on his. So it's important to understand exactly where those people are. If we take a look at 11599, we can come up a little bit further and we see the L1 Task Force team, correct version. How did that pass? Again, all nodes, bear in mind, all nodes, the biggest validator we have. Wherever they vote and what they vote tends to swing it in a substantial manner. Classy, interestingly, voted no on this one. Happy Catty voted yes. So again, understand exactly what is it you want to see from your validator. And then finally, 11601, if we come up a little bit further, we get to the running costs on the Terra Rebels. This is the interesting one for me when you take a look through it. And actually, we see abstain on some of the bigger validators. We see a veto from Happy. Ultimately, what does that say? It means that the money goes and gets burnt. But then we see a number of people voting yes. Jesus is Lord voted yes, as well as Stakebin voting yes. So interesting to understand exactly how your validators are voting for you. Now, what have we seen in terms of price action? Not the great deal. We're on the 30-minute chart here. A really sense of sideways movement. We're just marginally up on the day, holding that 8685 range. But this was when we saw some of the selling off. Obviously, these people have got Luna Classic. If they want to convert that back into dollars or any other form of crypto, they have to sell it or they have to convert. So we haven't seen too much in a negative dump based on the fact that we have just had a substantial amount come out of the community wallet, but time is of the essence. And I think it's important, therefore, we see some development. We hold these to account, but fundamentally we are in it. They need to deliver, and ultimately we hopefully will get a price movement or some burn movement as well. USTC repeg could be an interesting one, as well as that L1 Task Force team as they build out on that, but we have to hold these to people to account. How do you hold your validators to account? You vote with your LUNC. That's the best way to do it. Understand what that means and how you can influence the chain on a bigger picture. But let me know in the comments down below, do you think this is a sensible investment? Do you think that we have just spent a significant amount in the region of about 1.9 billion Luna Classic, or do you think we're going to be let down? I'm interested to know your thoughts. As ever, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything going on. Leave a like and a comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.